You want to know what scares me? I'm going to tell you something. This is what scares me. Names scare me. They really do. Names scare me. And I remember when we had two boys, and I named both boys. And well, unless you ask JoAnn, she'd probably say she named them. But I had a lot of influence, okay, in what their names were. But I remember when I started to try to pick out names, I was scared. You want to know why? Because I was placing a name on a young life at a point where they had no idea what their name was, and I realized the gravity of what a name is. A name is something that they were going to grow up into, right? It's like when they were just going, well, they might look like a Sally, a Sue, or whatever, but a Paul, a Pete, or whatever. But I'm going to tell you, the names that I picked, my boys grew up into the name. Amen. They grew up into the name, and I began to wonder and think about that, because what if I got it wrong? What if I named him John and his name was supposed to be Mike? Okay, what if he's supposed to stand before people with a microphone and his name was supposed to be Mike, and I named him John and he became John and was supposed to be a Mike, and I always was worried about that. Have you ever Googled your name to figure out what your name is? Have you ever done it? I mean, some of us have done it, and their name is Princess, and I'm going to tell you my name. That's Sarah. It's her birthday today, so we want to wish her a happy birthday. But her name means princess, and she grew up and became a princess. Okay, and I'm going to tell you right now, my name is Everett. Okay, and my name, guess what it means? Strong as a boar. Okay, so it means I'm a pig. That's what it means. I'm a strong pig. Okay, so if you look at me right now, I'm sweating like a pig, but it means strong as a pig. That's what it means. I grew up and became what my name. I need to go get out in some mud, because that's what sweaty pigs do. They get in the mud to cool off, because they don't sweat like this. But you grow up. I grew up and became what my parents named me to be. Amen. They picked my name, right? And I was wondering, because there's this great picture where God changes Abram's name from Abram to Abraham. And God was making something beautiful out of even this big pig up here, okay? God is making something beautiful out of me, okay? But I want to give you something about that, about a name. God is making something beautiful out of us. In Revelations 2, verse 17, I love this picture. This picture is when one day when we see God, he will give us a white stone, right? When we get to heaven, God's going to walk up and he's going to give you a white stone. And on that stone is a name that only he knows and I know. I think it's so powerful. God has picked out a name for you. And I'm just thinking that, I was thinking about this, and I think that God has a special name for me, like Sweetie Pie, or Schnookums, or Big Daddy, or the man, okay, or it might be something else. But I'm going to tell you, you can pick your own name, okay, because it's just between you and God this morning. I'm just being a little revealing about what I believe God would think about me, because he has a special name just for me, amen. And I think that when we get to heaven, when we see God, he's going to hand us a stone, and we're going to go, oh, of course, that's my name. That's why I am who I am. Okay, because I'm like a snowflake, right? I'm special, perfect, and different from everybody else. There's nobody else like me. Tell your neighbor, there's nobody else like Pastor Everett. And we can be thankful for that this morning. But there is nobody else like us. Amen? God gives us a name. But God said, darling honey pie, God said to Abram, he said, I'm going to change your name from Abram to Abraham, because you're going to be the father of many nations, right? And then he said, I'm going to change Sarah's name, Sarai, to Sarah, because she will be the mother, right, of many nations. And she was, God is the creator. I guess the point of make me is this. God made you, and you're going to find yourself in the place that he created you to be in. And you just have to allow him to continue to make you, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it takes stepping over the line of fear to know that God is able, because you are purpose-built this morning. You're purpose-built. There's not a thing in your life that's a mistake this morning. God didn't make mistakes, okay? He knew. But you're a purpose-built for a purpose, for a plan, for a place, for a possession. You must trust God that God is going to make you. Amen?